What is up, guys? We're back at it, and we just got a little bit to do to be able to start test fitting the floor pan. We just got to knock out the other side today. We got most of the spot welds out. Probably got a good 6 to go. But what I'm gonna do, see over here on this other side, I feel that's a little bit easier is once you get out all the spot welds all the way through and drill them around, cut like right before the point that's needed, as you see. So the little points right there on the left, those spot welds, that's the area that's going to be needed. So I'm cutting before it so I can get this huge chunk out the way, and then it seems like a lot easier to just pull that small little piece out instead of trying to fight with this huge thing. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna get that going today.
Judo.
Alright, so here it is, all cleaned up. Or taken out, I mean. I gotta clean it up next. But this little piece, there was a little spot weld right here in the corner, which was like dang near impossible to get to. That thing sucked. That was holding it, and then this one, and then so on here, it's kind of funny. It's a little different, as you can see. You see this like little spot weld piece right there. On the other side, it showed like a whole bunch of spot welds, but on this side, it had its own specific ones too. So it took me so long, and I was fighting with it because I didn't realize that. Because when I did the other side, I did it from the inside, but on this side, I was drilling from the outside. So it was just like 3 of them that were staggered off that was a little bit different. The rest were completely fine. So all I got to do now is just go ahead and get out this other little piece, and then I should be able to, I gotta clean the mess out of this thing because it's got like this grease on the cracks and everything. You can see like these are grease clumps right there, right here. Clean it really well so that we can go ahead and start welding and fit the pan in. So yep, it's pretty awesome. Getting close. Would love to get out there to the track with this thing and see what it does versus the front wheel drive setup. So yep.
So we out here at the sneaker convention. They got your basketball shot right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here.
So today I'm doing a little bit of prep work, just smoothing out all edges, getting up as much metal and old glue as possible, as well as what I'm doing is I'm priming it and painting the pan. So here we have it. I have it primed already right now, and it's just the bottom. I'm just doing the bottom. I'll do the top when it's in, and then I'm gonna put like a little thin layer of coat, just a red, just so that it kind of matches the Jetta. So yeah, and then what I found out too that I gotta do, I gotta cut these off as well. I gotta cut off a little bit above those just so the pan can fit in. So a little bit of stuff like that today, a little bit of smoothing out edges and everything just so that we could be ready. So by later this week we should have this pan in, and then yeah, I can start bolting up everything, test fitting, seeing how things fit and whatnot, and slowly getting some other parts together. Let me just take a break on that grinding. That crap's getting old. What I'm gonna do, since I got so much different things to do, tired of getting dusty like that, I gotta cut off with the pan this whole lip, because on the Jetta, since the Jetta is longer, All that's unnecessary, so just gonna cut off like the surrounding edge, and then get that situated, and then make sure before I go ahead and put this in, it's all, you know, test fitted up, little stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that just for now, because boy, this crack gets old, man. Sanding around the whole edge like that, it's old. Alright, so we got a huge mishap. Not good. So I'm using the spray paint, and I just picked up a red Rust-Oleum, you know, whatever. The top is red, so you know, I just picked it up and I was like, let me just get a red on, you know, on the bottom, because here's the thing, Volkswagen, so the color match, the duplicate color code is LY3D. You look it up online, they want like $20 a can, so I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I just went to Walmart, picked up a red, so it could just be red, because at the end of the day, it's gonna get dirty on the bottom. Nobody's looking under there. I'm not looking under there. But we're spraying this thing, and this thing is coming out orange. So yeah, video got cut off. But anyways, we're spraying this thing, and it's coming out orange. This thing is orange. So I think, I don't know, maybe I might spray the rest of it like this, and then we can go get a different red or something. I don't know, but I might return this. But this is crazy. I didn't want it. It's like a bright orange. It almost looks like it's like a reddish orange. Has red tint, but I think I need to change that, because I don't like that. That don't work for me. Cleaned up the little edges, grinded some of these things down, as we see. Just basically hit anywhere there's a spot weld, I just kind of smooth that part out, like right here. I probably got to do this a little bit more because of the paint. I'm probably going to knock that side out real quick. But yeah. It's clear all the way around. So it's pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the garage right now and try to do some test fitting, see if basically how it sits and everything, but we should see. Should be fine, but I guess we'll find out in a second. So apparently these honestly have to come off, be welded in spot, and then it'll be easier for the pan to go up in. I was like trying to do it the other way around, just keep it on there and then just put it up and somehow weld it, which didn't really make sense in the first place. But I was trying to do less taking stuff apart, but then when I try to do like a little test fit and everything, kind of everything's a little bit off. So what I gotta do, like I said, I'm gonna take that off, do that in a second, and then from there I could just, once I get it tacked in spot, then I could, you know, test fit and see how it goes. Just got the last little bit, got these right here, and did the ones on the other side. I'll have to show you in a minute, and it comes out, looks like this. See some of the pieces that's getting welded in. Looks like this. Yep. So yeah, getting this one out just will be much easier. Then weld it in spot, cut it to length and everything, then weld it in spot, and then call it a day. Put this whole thing up. We all-wheel drive, baby. All right, after all that drilling, it's off. The ones out here took about, I forgot to let you know about these 5 ones right there. All the pieces off. We have top ones as well, and it's basically ready to go. All right, this is gonna sit right up in there. Hold on a second. Let me go right there, all the way over. I just have to measure real quick and cut it so that it's right to the right spot, but that's the idea right there. So and then the floor pan, but yeah, gotta do a little bit of cutting and get that measured correctly so I can get that in. I think that'll be the best bet. So yep, I'm gonna get to it. So we got a welder, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some test runs before we actually go ahead and get into it, because I don't know how to weld. All right, never done it, but I'm always big on trying something. I'm not scared of none of this stuff, so super excited though to finally be able to do, you know, welding for myself. Shout out to my guy Judd. He helped me out, lend me his welder. So we're gonna go ahead and use these little pieces right here. I just taped it up, and I'm gonna just, you know, tack in right there and just do some trial runs, because honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna weld in the things on the Jetta and get this floor pan in, but I gotta get good before. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this going, and then I'm gonna show you guys the result and see. All right, first weld, here we go. Alright, that's pretty freaking ugly, but let's keep trying. Let's see. Rome wasn't built in one day. So it's gonna rain out here, so I gotta take a break for right now. This Florida weather is starting to turn up, but did do some stuff. You know, ain't the best, but I can tell you what, it's held on there. All this stuff is held on. It's not moving at all, you know, stuck. So, you know, I had a couple of good runs like this one right here and whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna probably keep practicing a little more, make sure all my surfaces are really clean and everything, and I might go for it pretty soon. Just want to make sure we do it right the first time. So, hey, it is what it is. So I'll be back. With some more. Hopefully, if this weather clears up, I'll be able to finish out and maybe start a little something today. But if not, hey, we're gonna have to take the break till next time. So, just actually started the welding, and I didn't film any of it. I just honestly sent it, and here we are. It actually is not so bad. Check this crispy weld. Yeah, it's a little sideways, but it's not so bad. We have to put these in, and I think I'm about to try the other side. So I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna go for the other side, tack it up, see if I can line it up really well, and that's honestly what I did. And then, hey, it should be good. I mean, not to brag, and that's kind of bad, but I did that by eyeball. You can probably see it's pretty flush. It's pretty flush right there. Even the bottom, it's pretty flush. So even this seam, check this out. Pretty flush. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get some more going. And we got some welding in. We got this side in, and this is completely done. This is some of the work. Not the best, but it's gonna work. And then I'm currently working on this side right here. Just got most of the top done, all around like the little sides. And now I'm gonna do the bottom. So what I did is, courtesy of my guy, my man Judd, telling me just use these self-tappers to hold it in. That's what I did on the other side. So I'm doing that, and I'm welding the old spot weld holes, and then going taking them out and then welding up those little holes. But overall, came out pretty good. Probably need to go recheck and just, you know, thoroughly make sure every hole is, you know, perfect on front and back. Because what I noticed when I was doing it, when I welded some of them, like where I used a self-tapper, it would just weld up the face of the hole, but the backside, it didn't make any penetration. That's all. It had no penetration. So But everything else is pretty good. I mean, this is, yeah, it's sideways. Yeah, it's not professional quality. Somebody's probably like, ugh, disgusting. But I know that penetrated 1,000% when I'm watching through the mask. It was fully melting and everything. So it's going good. After, I'm gonna go ahead and get this pan up this week for sure, and we're gonna start working on all this, top area, just welding these spots in. So yeah, guys, we're moving. See? Yeah, not bad.
That's I mean, like, that's the distance you need.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine right there. I don't mean nothing too crazy.
Same thing over here.
Yeah. So everything just to make sure that, I mean, whatever else that, I mean, you think that has to get done right, or you see something and you're like, hey, I don't know if that's strong enough. I mean, just fix those areas. So got my guy out here.
There's a couple things on.
Yeah. All right, let me get out your way.
It's not even like the weld, like, whoa, they just don't look good, but you made them big enough to where they're gonna go.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, guys out here just, the little bit of details that needs to be done. He's just checking on those, whatever extra welds that might need to be put in. Because again, it's my first time welding, so I just want to make sure that all this is correct, all this is done right. So he's just checking over all that kind of stuff. So, but it's not so bad. Pretty good. Nice bead right there.